Hello YouTube, this is Sniper's End, and what you just saw was me owning a couple of boosters. And this is a full game in which a lot of it is me owning some boosters. But not only am I owning boosters, but I actually end up doing very well in this video. And unfortunately, I don't know what I'm going to put into the title of this. I don't know if I'm going to say if it's Booster Justice or Flawless, but I'm probably going to put Flawless, so I'm going to go ahead and say that I do go Flawless in this video. I almost go, well, what I'm saying is, I go Flawless, but at the same time, I get screwed out of a true Flawless game. And you guys will see what I mean later. But as for now, right now, I'm just looking for these boosters, because I know that these guys are going to try boosting. I was actually playing quite a few games with these guys. At first, I realized that they were boosting too late. The game was already over, and they were like 30-0. And so after that, I told them that they weren't going to do it again. But unfortunately, the next map was something crazy like Bailout or something. All I remember is that it was a really good map for boosting, so I really couldn't find them. And then after that, then I really did start to stop them. After that, I killed them quite a few times, and I was in about 5 games with them, and they just refused to leave. And so I was just in Sandy Ravage mode this whole time, just absolutely owning them. But unfortunately, one thing that I didn't do until it was too late, I never put on RPG and C4. Now, I wish I had done this earlier, but unfortunately, for whatever reason, I didn't do it until the very last game with them on Favela. But at that point, these guys realized that it was futile to try and boost. So they just ended up communicating with each other trying to kill me. That failed epically, of course, but nonetheless. So yeah, right now, these guys are actually not trying to boost. And that's the thing with them. Sometimes they will boost, and other times they won't. I think they try and throw me off into thinking that they're not actually boosting, but it never does work, because boosters are gonna boost. Haters gonna hate. So anyway, right there, I actually kind of wasted my Harrier, because I decided that I was going to go ahead and put my Harrier on a boosting spot. Now, if anyone knows, as anyone else will know, if a boosting spot means that it's probably pretty far away from anyone else in the game. So, yeah, that means that my Harrier doesn't really get me many kills. But, as I said earlier, this game is flawless, and that Harrier not doing much makes it even more impressive. I'm really proud of how many videos that I put up on of myself just doing absolutely amazingly. 82-9, 33-1, and then flawless games like this, and games where I get over 25 kill streaks without like Predator, Harrier, Chopper Gunner, or Harrier, Chopper Gunner nuke. It's just awesome. Anyway, this guy is so mad at me that, well, this is a little theory I have. A lot of the time when I'm playing this game, people will shoot down my shit just because they're so mad at me. And I just remembered that I should probably mention this. I put on the mic at one point, and Swag Up is probably 12 years old. I almost forgot to finish the story. After my last game, I sent him a final few messages telling him that he was going to go on YouTube, and he begged me not to do it. He just straight up begged me, and he even tried bargaining with me a little, but I am not going to be persuaded, of course, so, well, here it is. Unfortunately, Overgrown is also a really good spot for boosters. This might actually have just been the second game where I told him I was going to stop him, but I didn't. Like I said, this map is just really good for boosting. There are so many out-of-the-way spots that it's hard to keep up with all of them. And like a dumbass, I tried going back to the same spots a few times because I thought that they might, you know, actually try and move. But obviously that isn't true. Now, I knew that this guy was going to come back because he's just a revenge killer. Now, as I've said before, I've been doing a little camping in free-for-all lately. And one of the main things that I do now is that I rely on revenge kills to get me kills. I'll kill someone, they'll spawn close by, and I'll kind of stay in a little corner, patrol a little, make sure he doesn't come up behind me, and then when he comes back to kill me, bam, I nail him. That's basically my entire strategy now. What I'll do is, I'll patrol a little area, well, I'll walk around until I kill someone, and once I kill them, I will stay in that area until either A, he comes back, or B, it's been somewhere around 10 seconds. If I don't see any action, I'm not going to stay in the same place for very long at all. I'll keep moving. So the videos, even though I might be doing a little camping, it's still going to be very action-paced when I do put up these videos. And luckily for me, a Booster Justice video, well, this isn't exactly Booster Justice, because saying that implies that it's going to be a montage of sorts. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. I have just been rambling on in this video, and I am not... Right now, I'm not even keeping a very good train of thought. I need to stop smoking so much weed. Joking, of course. Joking. Anyway, unfortunately, as it's starting to be obvious now, these guys are there up front, and they're dead set to make sure that I don't win. And this means that even though it means that they won't be able to boost as much during this game, they're going to win just to make sure I don't get a true flawless game. And because of it, the game ends right now when I'm 27-0. Almost 28-0. Anyway, here are the messages I mentioned earlier. Enjoy looking at them. I cannot believe that I got cheated out of my 30-0 by a bunch of boosters.